we take entries on the 15-minute chart, always on the long side, and relevant take profits at relevant R1s and R2s if possible, but of course relevant R1s would be enough. Let's take a look at what's going on. So this neckline is very important because of the bounce. We just place it at the point of bounce and it would tell you immediately that there is a 1-2 here and an internal 1-2. We don't even have to do it exactly here. Okay, so this wave is gonna break out and become a bullish wave. This is what we are trying to imagine. Let us use these labels and act accordingly. Alright, forget about all, we focus just on this point. This point is gonna become an inverted head and the market breaks out like a rocket. Asia time, maybe tomorrow, maybe the after tomorrow. Now, internally, this is the segregation we want to take note of. There is an internal 1-2, this is a 3, trending 3. So market should never break again below this level if this is correct and this is wishful thinking or what we really expect to be correct. You should not fall again below level 1 here, I here. Doing 3 now, of course everybody now realizes the extent of the extensions that can happen. Can have all type of extensions, so I don't really need to do any labels except just put up a 3 on that 1 hour chart. So long as you're seeing this positive momentum, this is extending as far as you want it to go, and you can do all the internal labels. Any 3 will segregate into another 5 inside it, and we all understand now this. Okay, so swing traders, actually we are, when we go to 50-minute chart, you'll find that we're not really getting any entries except in this area, in this vicinity, right from the top of the market all the way down to the top of level 1. We usually would buy just 50% into this. So of course you can all see what we're saying. You're not even gonna get 50%, and you really are supported at 155.7, like we're saying. 50% on this is just 156.22. Count market is 156.4. That here is 156.22, and that is 156.4. So you actually want to buy the market, and the stop is just below level 2. So we're buying 156.2, as close to that as possible, and the stop, this is for swing traders, the stop is just at level 2, 155.2, 100 points lower. If you fall back to 155.2, right, never mind. If you fall back out of back to 155.2, you were doing, of course, a double head instead of a shoulder, but the whole premise gets negated, so you don't, it's no longer a breakout. Okay, so at the most we could take the stop down to 154.8. So for swing traders, we would really want to buy 156.2, that level here. We have a stop at 154.8. We let it run all the way to 160 and 162. Short term now is what we would be interested in, okay, also, and it would mean that, let's just get our indicators back up. This is of course a 15-minute chart. Now we just checked the 1 hour, we checked the 4 hours. It's back, everything is positive. So we implement the same design parameters or entry parameters that we are using for Bitcoin and for Ethereum and other trending issues. This means that as of today, as of now, this is a 15-minute chart. We're not seeing any corrections, we're not seeing any retractions. Every day we should be buying the pivot level. It's as simple as that. Today we missed out because that is, sorry, I think we'll have to go back into recess very soon. But anyway, this is the pivot level here, P. Okay, so if you get to see this level, you're gonna buy, we would want to buy it. This is pivot level P, 155.7. I don't think we're gonna get it actually, but we could consider to buy today 50% between the resistance level R1 and the pivot level P. 50% comes in at 156 or 155.95. Take profits at not R1 but R2 this time, because we already are at R1, which is 156.76. If you wish, you could also buy actually R1. Makes much more sense. But we could consider that there is a 1, 2, there is a 3, a 4, bounce at the top of 1, maybe 5 gets completed at R2, and then we have a correction. and maybe, just maybe, we can get to make that entry tomorrow at 50%. We still have time. The relevance, of course, is that spikes could rise very quickly because spikes are contesting 2%. Sorry, not spikes, yields. Yields could spike very high. They are contesting 2%. They were contesting 2% yesterday. So there's a 1, 2, this is actually 3 here. And this is 4, this is 5. You could still get 156 entry, which is just below R1 and between R1 and the pivot. It's a buy, and we short-term traders will just take profit at 156.77 and recur the position every day, so long as we're having this coherent positive momentum confluence between the 1 hour and the 4 hour charts.